Is this an actual Zoom call? I was muted the whole time. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I didn't say much. All I said was the lighting was terrible, so I got another lamp, a little lamp, kind of like a nice little bedside lamp. We can make it brighter. We can make it dimmer. Yeah, this is fine, I guess. Okay. So, what are we gonna do? What are we working on? What are we working on? Let me share my screen. How's the audio? I can't tell. I'm relying on you guys to tell me. Share my screen. Share my screen. Do. We'll do. This one. Cool. Okay. Let me size a little bit better. Yeah, that's too big. It's probably hard for y'all to see. Is that better? Cool. Okay. Let's install that. Yeah, so I got everything set up yesterday. Set up with the tools, set the environment. Um, oh, what's here? What's this? I don't know. Uh, no. Let's use Ghosty. I was messing around. I've been messing around with Kitty for the last couple of days. Not that that's why I broke something. Okay. All right, here we go. So at I don't use Ubuntu much. I'm more of a oh yeah, I had two in. That's cool. I like that. I'm more of a Arch guy, so forgive me if I stumble through this a little bit. Okay, yeah, it's just update and upgrade, right? There's no like special. Postgres. Okay. It's all fine, I guess. Okay. So what does the workflow look like? That's the question. Or CD data projects is where it goes, right? Okay, so let's work on I want to predict the weather. Um, I want to know if it's going to snow tomorrow in Calcutta. Calcutta? Is that still a thing? Is that the name? Calcutta? Calcutta. Yeah, Calcutta. Kolkata. Kolkata. Um, yeah. Right, Kolkata. Kolkata. Kolkata? Calcutta? What? I don't know. Yeah, I'm mostly just experimenting with the tool itself, with like the setup. So I'm picking an example here. Um, um, yeah, so let's do that. Sorry. Taking some notes. So let's do this. I guess NTM is the guy here, right? NTM create. Yeah, so I guess okay. So it's like NTM spawn Aether CC equals 2 codex equals 2 create it. Sure. Forwarded. NTM view. Okay. Why did that not work? Oh, because I didn't. Sorry, I did it. Yes. I'm off to a great start. Okay, so NTM attach. Okay, cool. So yeah, we got 4 dudes there. Trust it. Trust it. Okay. So now what do I do? NTM. Okay, so I'm gonna do like NTM send. We are building a weather prediction model, hourly data for now. we uh, we want to pull in. We want to pull in data from what's it, open media. Not sure where we'll store it or what data we'll access. Let's plan this out together. Okay. Okay. Uh, okay. Okay. Let's look through this. Let's get rid of this stuff. I don't like that it's in temp. I don't know. Yeah, I don't see the vision. So I got pi. This is Dickles versus pi. It definitely seems much faster. It seems cleaner. I don't know. I'm a Rust fanboy, so anytime I just like run at Rust, it just like even if I probably can't actually see the speed and safety and cleanliness, I can I don't know, just kind of tell. I can kind of tell. You know? I can kind of tell. Um all right. So let's do Opus 4.6. Let's plan this bad boy out. Oh no, you know what I need to do? I'm sorry. Before I do any of that, sorry. Let's set up beads, right? So BR in it. Okay, cool. Let's do project. Or no, it's not. Let's do. We've got BB. I don't guess we don't have BB because we need to actually set it up. So let's go. Yeah. We are using beads for our project management. And BV the corresponding to ECLI. Can we initialize this project with agents.md? Okay, done. Initialize the project agents.md by copying. Oh, we don't have to go out. Yeah, okay, I like that. That's fine. Oh, this is like the Dickles. I'm never gonna say this right. Dicklesworth Stone. I'm getting some feedback here that I suck. Uh, let me actually see the screen, I guess. Yeah, that is really blurry. Why is that so blurry? I mean, it doesn't look like that on my screen, so something's getting lost in the sauce. Let's see. Okay, let me check my settings. Enhanced skin appearance. Oh, I should have seen that. Make me gorgeous. I look like a smooth baby. I don't know if this. I think this is all the camera. It's all the camera stuff. Maybe I should make it. Let me see if I can make it. It's not better. Is this better? Zoom in. It's not like crisper or anything. It's really kind of. Let me just change my ghosty theme. Ghosty themes. Yeah, let's do this one. Okay. Let's see what looks better. Share. Different screen. So I guess the question is like, Tokyo Night Storm is what I have. Okay, yeah. So that's So Tokyo Night Storm. Yeah. Okay. So this is kind of. Yeah. Okay. So that's. It looks crisp on my. It's not translating over the wire, I guess. That's fine. That's gonna be a punch in the face. I think I just need something with like much higher contrast, but not like super white. Um, yeah, it really is blurry. Um, I don't hate that. That's Firelight is better. Mm, yeah, I might go with like a lighter, something lighter. Everything else kind of washed out. I don't hate Terminal Basic. I kind of don't hate Terminal Basic. Is that terrible of me? I don't know. That's terrible. I mean, these look good on my. Oh, that one's like a little too weird for my eyes, anyway. Everything is super blurry. Um, maybe like a, maybe kind of like a beige, paper-like experience. Yo, I don't hate this. Envin White. I kind of don't hate that. I don't hate that, guys. I'm sorry. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna restart Ghosty with Envin White. Is that crazy? It's kind of crazy, I guess. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but we're doing it. We're going light theme. We're going light themes, I guess. That should look better. All the all the dark colors are just not going through the internet tubes right and showing up really blurry. I mean, this is still kind of blurry, but the contrast is a little higher. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I'm terrible. We. Okay. And we're back. Although it's funny, this is now like completely unreadable. Now that I look at it. Or at least. Yeah. Okay, that's better. So I'm just reading. This is like the base level agents.md that I got from the flywheel. No file. We're never allowed to delete a file without express permission. Okay, that's fine. For now. Get branch. Okay, that's fine. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, yeah, I need. If nothing else, I'm keeping this thing. Um, very often, like I mean, a lot of times, a lot of times, Claude and Codex will create one-off bash scripts. Not even bash scripts, just like bash one-liner, like one big chained bash one-liner. It'll be fine. But then sometimes it's using sed and grep and awk, and it's like, uh, not that I want you to sit down and write like a whole thing to do it. I don't know. Never create variations like main v2 or yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Let me. Post this little guy here. Okay. Yeah, it's a compatibility. It does that. There was a great post today by Mario who created Pi Agent, the other, the original Pi Agent, and like there was a thread about this. Like so often these agents, Codex, Quad, whatever. You'll say like, "Hey, build a thing that does whatever," right? And it creates a function called add two numbers, right? And then 20 minutes later, you're like, actually, we don't need X, Y, and Z. Like, we're doing something different. And then it goes like, well, we're going to keep the add two numbers function, but now we'll modify it and make it like polymorphic. And then we should have like this, like, we should have this, like, these fallbacks in case you take in, and it's like, dude, I'm writing like a to-do list app that only I'm ever going to use. Like, who cares? Um, I'm writing a Hello World application. We don't need to like have backwards compatibility for a thing that you did just outside your context window. So this should be nice. Power checks, Rust, Go, TypeScript, cool. I think we're gonna go with Rust on this project, so this is good. Let's go vet. I don't really, I'm not a super Go guy, but go vet sounds kind of cool. Whatever that is. Testing before committing. Always are the projects tested before committing code change. Code change is cargo test. Go test. TypeScript. End-to-end testing. Third-party libraries. If you're 100% sure how to use third-party libraries, search online to find the latest documentation on and current best practices. Yeah, like that. Agent mail. Okay, so this is getting kind of. So one thing I like to do is, and I won't modify it directly because I'll just let the agent do it. Is like having a git, like a pre-commit hook. I used to hate pre-commit hooks, but now they're nice as like kind of verification checkpoints. So you put in a pre-commit hook, and then you have like a just file or something equivalent, and you say, yeah, you tell the agent whenever you're done like a chunk of work, commit, with a nice commit message. And that'll automatically, so you don't have to spend tokens telling it like, you don't have to spend tokens even to tell it like run tests, run linting, run whatever. You just say you put just into just test, just check, just format, just whatever into into the pre-commit hooks, and it's automatic. And then if something breaks, if something's not linted properly, a test breaks, it gets picked right up, and you're good. So I mean, the same thing is going on here, but it's kind of language specific. Putting it in the just file just makes it just pun intended. Means you don't really have to spend the token on it. Okay, always run the project's testing before committing code changes. Right. So yeah, we did that. Okay, and then testing third party. Got that. Yeah. So the MCP agent mail multi-agent coordination stuff is where the flywheel stuff's really starting to kick in, I think. Okay, mail like Layer that lets coding agents coordinate asynchronously via MCP tools and resources, provides identities, inbox, outbox, searchable threads, and advisory. This is so cool. I don't really know. I don't even really know what's going on under the hood. I kind of want to look into it more, but okay. Oh, I like that. What is this in response to? Oh, yeah, awesome. By the way, if people were here and want to put something in the chat, please feel free to. I'll put the chat up here. Where's the chat? Where is the chat? Where did you go? Show comments on search. Okay, cool. Okay. Sorry, I just posted on Twitter/X. So this is cool. Prevents conflicts, explicit file reservations, leases for files, globs, token efficient message, sort of per pressure or non context. Yeah, that's nice. Same repository workflow. Okay. Register project, register agent, sort files before editing. That's so smart. That's so smart. Macros versus granular tools. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So for macros for speed, macro start session, macro prepare thread, macro file reservation. Okay. That seems fine. I don't know what all those are doing necessarily. I mean, other than what you can infer from the names. I guess we're still in the mail stuff. From agent, always register agent in the correct project key first. Oh, okay, cool. So just administrata with the email system. Beads. Okay, this is where it gets stays cool. Yes, it got cool already. It's gonna stay cool. So beads. I'm sure people who are watching this probably know about beads or heard of beads a little bit at least. This is going to be kind of our to-do list, our project management. It's I was gonna say lightweight. It says lightweight right there. Yeah, it's lightweight. In this case, it's just like a JSON-L file. So flat file, but you can view it in beads or beads viewer BV, right? BR. There's a BD CLI, the original. But it has some kind of quirks that actually doesn't work with BV. BR, the Rust port does work with BV because it's written by the same guy. and it's a little bit it's a little less involved. It's a little so yeah. So the idea is you can layer in tasks as a proper like dependency graph, um, and you can view it. You can, and then what I like to do is just say like, okay, so you got like a graph of things to do, and you kind of plan over them until you like, okay, everything in this tree, or at least in some subtree that you're interested in, everything in this tree is well thought out and just kind of ready to go. But things need to happen in a certain order. You just say like, hey, work on everything that's open, and then when those are done, and open more things up, just kind of like prune down the tree. Um, excuse me. Accomplish. Yeah. BR is non-invasive, never runs Git commands automatically. You must manually commit changes, filter after BR sync. Special. Beats for tasks, status priority depends. Agent mail for conversation, audit, shared identifiers. Use beats at issue ID as mail, thread, and starting a task. Okay. Typical agent flow. Pick ready work beats. So yeah, okay. BR ready JSON. Yep. File reservation. Okay. Just like this, like this. Announce start, send message. So it's ingenious. It's ingenious. All this is pretty ingenious, I think. Client thread with progress. Complete and release. PR close. Sync and flush. Yeah. So there's also, I guess there's also actually, what does that look like? I just made the screen big. What? What's it gonna do? I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so show you like BR. There's nothing in here yet, right? But if you look at, there should be like a SQL Lite DB here. And then the issues JSON and all. So there's still the database here, but then yeah, this gets like synced and flushed. Okay, that's all very similar to the original PD. Finally, reply computer with summary. Okay. So in theory, I won't ever have to really look at the mail system myself. That's for the agents, but I'd be interested in seeing what that looks like under the hood. So, yeah, PD create. Issues can block other issues. Be already issues unlocked. Yeah. Okay, so the BV is this is the B's viewer, and also I mean it's a 2E, but it's also has a bunch of commands that like I think the robot subcommands. It's like robot triage is like the big one, I think. Yeah, sequential one, right? So it's got, and then yeah, it creates a bunch of like cool metrics, so that way you kind of know, because when you have multiple blockers or you have multiple open tasks, like what is the most important one? You got all of these nice little metrics to figure out what you should pick up as the highest priority. Use only dash roll with highest priority. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, BB looks like this. Okay, never mind. I'll skip ahead some of this. This is just telling the agents how to use BV. That's great. So planning, BV robot plan. Okay, JQ. I mean, everyone knows JQ, I think. Okay, so UPS this is very cool too. I've run it just kind of by itself. UBS. Let's try here. So this is a actual project, actual stuff in it, but it does this cool ultimate bug scanner. That's pretty good. I mean, 0 critical. Some warnings. Okay, that's fine. I wonder how much is. I'm not a JavaScript guy, TypeScript guy, but I'm messing around with Bono TypeScript. It's kind of nice. Kind of like it. All right, so let's go back here. Yeah, so that's what that looks like. So this will run there. Output format, fix workflow. Okay, AST grep and structure matters. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, I mean rip grep is great, but AST grep is cool too, especially for AST grepping, I guess. Yeah, this is awesome. This is a really good. It's a very big agents file. I try to keep them kind of lean, but there's a lot going on, so I'm cool with it. Session management, yeah, safety tools. Yeah, okay. All right, here, landing the plane. So I kind of elided over some stuff here, but yeah, coding agents, self-explanatory. Session. This is the NTM, like Teamworks Manager. Maybe show what that looks like, I guess, but like NTM attach or NTM. I can't really. That's kind of, but yeah, this is. I guess I should. Okay, I'll come back to that. I think. Okay. Safety tools. Okay, so command guard. That's great. It's like 2-person rule for dangerous commands. Yeah, so I'll skip that for now. Okay, so this is where it gets kind of really cool. It's got sort of like, yeah, be able to search agent history and like learn stuff over time. So there's like the flywheel is the whole point of the flywheel is like kind of feedback loop of like build, measure, learn for your agents. Really plan, execute, verify the UBS, and then figure out like, okay, in this session, what should I learn for next time? This is a nice way to sync all of your kind of context repos. Yeah. Okay, so landing the plane. When ending a work session, you must complete all steps below. Work is not complete until Git push succeeds. Great. I like that. Yeah. Run quality gates if code change. Test linters, builds, update issue status. Close finished work. Update progress items. Okay, so pull. Sync beads. Commit, push. And then, here's where we'll throw in a pre-commit for all that, right? Never stop for pushing out these work straight locally. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah. Yeah. You constantly bother me to stop working with concerned questions that look like similar to this. Okay. Never do that again. The answers are always the same. Those are changes created by the potential dozen other agents working on the project at the same time. This is not only a common occurrence, it happens multiple times per minute. They deal with this simple. Never, under any circumstances, stash, override, or otherwise disturb in any way they work with the other agents. Just treat those changes identically to changes that you yourself made. Just fool yourself into thinking you made the changes. Don't call it for some reason. I like that. Okay. Also, if you ask to explicitly use your built-in to-do functionality, don't complain about this and say you need to use bees. You can use built-in to-dos if I tell you specifically to do so. Always compose such orders. Okay. This is good. I like this. Yeah. Okay. I spent so much time reading that I forgot what we were even doing. Okay. Now I remember. We're going to predict the future. And predict the weather. Okay. Okay, let's set up our project. Damn. Okay, let's set up our project. The goal is to build a model that can predict the weather for the next 24 hours, hour by hour. We should use open media data and predict all locations we have access to. Let's plan this out and think through our options. All right. So what I'd like it to do is just create beads as we plan. All right. Okay. Up. Page up. Do I have page up? On Mac? I do not do that on a Mac, man. Page up, page down on a Mac. Or page up, turn on Tmux. Yeah, I don't have a page up, page down, but Oh. Hey. Okay, I didn't know that. Page up, page down. Great goal itself. Affirm as a global multi-location, multi-horizon forecasting system. Inputs at time t. T plus 24. First decision important. Before building, lock these target variables. Okay. Okay. Target variables. I want temperature, precipitation, wind speed, humidity, maybe weather code, sure. Barometric pressure. I'm not a weather guy. I don't know, man. You know? Location your fixed list. All right, so sorry, I shouldn't have hit enter, but success metric. Yeah, I mean, RMSC is probably fine. Success metric, whatever is fine for now. Pure baseline. Let's have multiple models. Let's do the baseline. Let's do one model per variable. Let's do the cat boost, XG boost tabular path as well, but not one model. I guess we might have to have it like that. Then yeah, let's do deep time series. I like TFT. I like NBeats. Isn't NBeats univariate? Let's also try Google's Times FM model. Want to try out transformer and more addition model stuff. Phase 1 location. Okay, as storage, we are going to be using FrankenSQL. Not that one. Using as our database. Uh, da, 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 da. Sorry, tranquil. Okay. Range pressure, weaponry targets. Okay. Okay. Is it still thinking? Okay. Couldn't tell if I got stuck or something. I was like, what's going on here now? Okay. So, let's see. Yes, MBC is mostly invariant standard form. Yeah. So, okay. Try trick me codex. Open Medio. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's use Open Video Forecast. Okay. Proposable tables. The tables look good for now. Track A looks good. Track B, yeah, I like multi RMSE for more metric. And multi retrieve XG boost, sure. Track C deep. I can't see TFT with shared encoder, multi-horizon output, multi-target numeric head, classification head. Great. And with TFT, let's use quantile loss. Times is primal univariate in usage patterns. We can. Okay. Let's go with having times FM as univariate for each numeric target and use it as a benchmark, I guess. Sure. let's put together beads for everything. I wish you just like already started populating beans and I didn't have to wait at all, but it's okay. All right, so let me go back to Frankenverse. Frankenverse. All right, so then we're going to do the following. We're going to build this thing from source. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, so did it work? Yeah. I don't know what happened. How do I... Let's see what happened here. Alright, so I should be able to do speeds. Oh. Cargo install that. Shit. Oh, can I just do cargo install? Let's see. Yeah, whatever. BR add. How about for now, instead of adding the beads, create a beads.md file to explain the next agent to create them. How long have I been on the stream here? An hour and 10. Okay. That's fine. Stick around for a little bit more. Maybe 10, 20 more minutes. Yeah. Let's plan out this project using our beads. Ah, man, it broke everything. Sometimes I just like to go back to Quad Code like it's the old days. No more, no Pi, no Oh My Pi, no Pi Rust. Just simple old technology like Quad Code. I like Quad Code. Simple. I went Trump there. I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. Okay, we are going to predict the weather and build a frontier AI lab for time series. But let's start small. Pure rust. Pure rust. It is. Why not? So now at this point, that's right. Hey, okay. We got BB. Yeah, nice, 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 nice. Uh, I kind of don't hate the white theme that is going on here, but so which one is it looking for? 35 GHJ. What's that? So, all right. So now I want to see. So in theory, we have like the workflow set up, or the flywheel set up, right? So it should work. Um, Go away. I need to set up Vim better. What am I doing? Dun, dun, dun. So what did it do? Git add. Um, Hold off on that for a second. Let's update our workflow a bit in agents. We want to set up pre-commit in this repo and just file. Just file should have targets for linting, formatting, testing, all of which should be in pre-commit. That way. Also, before we run pre-commit, we must run UBS for security hardening. Against the whole code base, I guess. Why not? Update the agents indeed to ensure this flow is triggered on every single commit. Do not change anything else about the flow. Oh, I guess that was in the CI quality gates, but let's see. Very cool. Yeah. Great. Cool. All right. Show me the ready beads. Let's. Let's. Where am I? Where am I? There. Let's work on all ready blocked beads in parallel. I call it pretty soon. A couple minutes. I call it, I think. All right, let's get a picture of a sun. Can Grok just make me a picture? Super Gronk. Make me a picture. Make me a cartoon picture of a stressed out weatherman. All right, champs. I'm gonna call it for the night. It's been an hour and a half. I'll come back to tomorrow.